And welcome back to Ozarks Live. If you need help fixing the foundation of your home, then I've got the guy just for you. Say hello to Jonas Murphy, Division Sales Manager for Foundation Recovery Systems. Jonas, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Wanted to remind our viewers this segment is sponsored by Foundation Recovery Systems. Now, what are the common signs of foundation issues?
Well, typically foundation issues will stem from, you'll notice a crack in a foundation. You'll notice maybe some cracking in drywall or other issues that they will kind of look like is doors or windows that used to open and close freely that are now starting to stick. Those are early signs that there's something going on with the foundation of the home.
Now, you and I were kind of talking a little bit before we started this, and yeah, we've got some wintry weather just like on the horizon right now. What are some of the signs during winter of foundation damage?
Yeah, great question. What we see as the seasons change, as we get into winter time, obviously with snow, that's a lot of precipitation that will be resting beside the foundation. When the springtime comes, we start looking at spring runoff, and all of that snow melt will enter into the soil beside the foundation. It can cause basement flooding or moisture into the crawl space. But further in wintertime, as the soil starts to freeze, the temperature drops, we get the soil, actually that top layer freezing. It creates an immense amount of pressure called hydrostatic pressure, and that's inward movement on the foundation walls, which, to the earlier question, that movement on the foundation is where you can start seeing cracks occur, cracks in the foundation walls or in the drywall.
Yeah, I just knowledge that water doesn't contract as it freezes. It tends to expand, and if you trap it up against your foundation, it basically has one way to go, and that's in. That can lead to all those problems. Where do you come in with these type of problems? What do you do?
Yeah, so at Foundation Recovery Systems, we offer free, no obligation estimates. So have a trained field inspector come to the home. We use our state-of-the-art tools, inspection tools, and do a proper diagnosis. Really understand what is causing the problem, explain to the homeowners what their options are for repair, and if it's something that we can provide a solution for, sit down with homeowners and let them know what FRS could do for them.
Now, in a way, we were talking, worst case scenario where, water pushes in, breaks your foundation up. But there are other, I guess, other things that people need to kind of keep an eye on where you can help them.
Yes, so certainly there's regular maintenance, like everything at our homes. When we look at the foundation and how to properly maintain it, it can start up at the roof line. When we have our fall season hit and the gutters start to fill with leaves and debris, making sure that those are clear and free. So as the snow on the roof starts to melt and work its way down, we want to make sure that we're getting the water away from the foundation.
Yeah.
And secondly, the grading, so the soil that does sit up next to the foundation, having a positive grade, meaning that there's a slope away from the foundation, so that, again, the snow melt, the spring runoff, it is actually going away from the foundation. And the last piece I would say is when there are internal waterproofing measures that are at the home, sump pump systems, making sure that those are properly maintained, getting them serviced, and so that when they are needed, again, when the water does want to make its way into the foundation, it has a place to go and they're functioning as they should.
And when you're talking foundation, of course, inside you're talking about basements, seepage, crawl spaces, different things like that you also can supply, benefits to.
Yes. And I know, through the Springfield area, there's a lot of crawl spaces, right? And so one of the first areas of entry, if you think that foundation wall right up against the soil, there's no thermal break there. So when we get into crawl spaces, we're looking at, is there proper insulation? And when I say proper, I mean a foam insulation that does not have organic matter in it. So making sure that there's a thermal break, some insulation at the where the foundation meets with where the foundation wall is. And then the ground, the soil in the crawl space, again, getting some proper coverage in there, doing what's considered an encapsulation. Again, just creating a thermal break from the soil into the foundation.
So if people are looking for you to come out, and help, they maybe have seepage or they have cracks or anything like that, how do they get that information? How do they get you out, and what's the process?
Yeah, so we are easy to find, foundationrecoverysystems.com, or on all of the social media platforms. It's as simple as booking a free, no obligation inspection. One of our trained technicians will come to the home and be able to assist you.
All right. Jonas, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate you being on Ozarks Live.
Yes, thank you, Tom.